Hey you guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how I retwist my old hair. Well, not freshly washed or anything, or 2 days past the wash. This is a week's old hair that I mentioned in the turban video that I had up in that kind of weird looking style with braids and whatnot. So this is what I do. I section off. I usually do six sections, so 2 on the side, right here in the front, which is the bang part, and then I do a slender part behind the bang part, and then I do 2 parts in the back. Okay, so I section this off with my rat tail comb. Let me get closer. And I'm going to introduce a tool to you guys too. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. But this is not the actual legit one. This is the knockoff. So this is my knockoff Demon brush. It works, to me, I believe it just works as well as a Demon brush would. So I heard a lot of people say that the knockoffs rip out your hair, but my hair has not gotten ripped out by this. So I think it's okay. And plus, I'm not paying. I don't know how much a Demon brush costs, but I don't want to spend that much on a brush. If it's over $10, I'm not spending that much on a brush. And that's just me. Okay. And so, what you're going to need, well, this is what I do. I take one of my liquid leave-ins, and so this is water and aloe vera with my oil mix and peppermint and lemon essential oil. And I'm going to combine that with this. So this will be my cream part of my leave-in. Really, I'm doing the lock method. And for my lock method, because my hair is dry and I haven't really been moisturizing it, usually I would just do this and then take an oil and seal it and then use a styler. But since my hair is dry, I'm going to need both of these. So, go ahead and spray this section. Things are falling again. I'm going to shake this to make sure all the oils and whatnot get mixed together. And I'm going to spray my ends first. And you always need to moisturize your ends properly because that's the oldest part of your hair. And that's the first to break. And some people wonder why they're not retaining length. It's because they're not taking care of their ends. And so I sprayed 3 squirts on my ends, 1 on the actual shaft of my hair, and then 1 at the roots and on the edges. And I just worked that in, and I finger detangle. I finger detangle as well. Maybe standing up wasn't such a good idea. Yeah. So I finger detangle as well. And usually when I think that there's a knot, I just take my fingers and like spirit finger them through there. I don't drench my hair with the water and aloe vera mix. Because I don't do wet twist outs like that. Not even when my hair is freshly washed do I do that. I let my hair dry. Or I let it stretch and then the next day I'll re-moisten it and proceed to do a twist out. Okay. And now I'm going to add a little bit of the Shea Moisture Curl-In Style Milk. So about that much. I'm going to rub this and focus it on my ends first and then work the rest up. I'm still going to finger detangle. I actually don't use my knockoff Demon until the last part of the lock method. Okay, so I've done the leave-in. Now I'm going to take an oil, and I'm using Natty Coco's hair and scalp oil. I'm going to take 4 drops. And seal my ends first and then the rest of the hair. Oh, I love the smell of this oil. It smells so good. Like ginger snaps, and it kind of made me hungry. Yeah, it made me hungry. And I'm going to take my styler. And this is not just purely the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. This is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie mixed with the gel souffle. And this, I put it in this bottle because I think this is how this product should be packaged. Because putting it in a tube, well, in a little thing like this, that's just chaos. Actually, I bought this when I was in New York, and it was in this thing, this little container that they usually put it in. And the darn thing tipped over a little bit in my suitcase. And it's majority of it spilled in my suitcase. My suitcase smelled good, but it was just a sticky mess to clean up. And I think having it like this is better too, because when I go to dip my finger in this, like, it's hard to actually get a good amount. And I think this is better because you get to pour it out and how much you need, you know. It's just better like this, okay? I know I'm not making sense, but it's making sense to me. And I think it should be packaged like this. It's better like this to me. And so a lot of people have a problem with this product because they say it's too tacky and sticky, but it does give great results, okay? And I also tried this product last year during the summertime. It worked good. My hair was just sticky and nasty. So I've learned a way to stop that tacky and stickiness from this. You take 1 tablespoon of this and mix it with 2 tablespoons of this, along with 1 tablespoon of your favorite oil or oil mix. And so that's what I did. And it comes out creamier than the curl enhancing smoothie, and it moves more. With the curl enhancing smoothie, you have to like knock it down to the side and whatnot. But this, you see, it's moving willingly. And so it becomes like a marshmallow type of fluff thing. See, it's really, really like fluffy like. Okay, and so I'm going to take that amount, rub it in my hands, get my ends, and then the rest of the hair. I'm going to rake the product through too with my fingers and make sure it's everywhere. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take my Denman brush, and from the ends, I'm going to hold my ends like this and detangle the ends of my hair and work my way up. And whenever I feel a snag, I'll just ease it down to the end and keep on easing it and easing it till all of it's detangled. And now I'm going to section this section in half. I'm going to take my metal alligator clip and clip this piece out of the way. And if you feel like you need a little bit more product, go ahead and add it. My hair kind of dried up a little bit too, so I'm adding a little bit more of the water mix with aloe vera and the product to my hair. Detangling it one more time. And now I'm going to proceed to twist. And you're going to take this section, divide it into 2, and then cross it over each other. And keep on going all the way down. Then you're going to take the ends and twirl it around your finger. And then, voila, a twist. And this method is kind of considered a dry twist out because your hair is not drenched or anything. It's just very, very lightly dampened. And I just resprayed it and took a little bit of product again. Detangle one more time. Set part. And then twist. And while I'm twisting the hair that's loose, I'm just smoothing it to make sure that no knots form. And if knots do form, what you can do, if your hair's not thick enough for this to do anything to it, when you get to this point, you could take your rat tail comb and just ease out whatever tangles. And then just continue. So yeah, that's how you do the lock method. So, had my my liquid or leave-in, in this case both. Then my oil, and sometimes, well, I don't ever like really use a butter to seal until like the end, and I use my butter, my Shea Mix as a styler. I don't ever use it as a sealer. Okay. And so I just use oils as to seal in the moisture. And then your styler, the modified curling enhancing smoothie. So yeah. And if any of the twists look too big to you, you can always go back in section and redo them. And I think I'm going to redo this one. I'm going to part it this way instead of long ways. So yeah, there you have it. 2 nice twists with the lock method. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And follow us on Instagram at Natural Hair Guru. So yeah, bye.